everyone, this is Benny G, and I'm sitting here in downtown Anchorage on a rainy day, so we decided to shoot this inside. And I'm sitting here with Les Mahoney, who is an actor out of LA and was just up here filming a movie, and we wanted to find out more about that. It's a really special opportunity to be able to meet up with local and national talents, and that's what we try to bring to the table. And so Les, can you tell us about the name of the movie?
Yeah, the movie is called Coldwood, and it's a dramatic thriller. I'm one of the leads. The other lead is a young lady, a very talented actress by the name of Carly Jones. She plays the character of Ashley. And Ashley is a troubled young lady who comes up to Alaska to help her uncle, Clive, that's me, with his paranormal ghost detective business. Of course, she doesn't really realize what she's getting into. But she needs money, and she's wants to come up here and help out and make a few bucks. But when she gets up here, she realizes that Clive is maybe a little bit unscrupulous, you know, a little bit of a con man.
Not exactly your straightforward kind of guy.
No, and that kind of bothers her, so there's a really interesting friction between Ashley and Clive as the movie goes on.
Is their relationship romantic?
No, she's my niece.
It's played,
Ashley.
Oh, she's the niece.
Yeah, she's
Uncle. Your Uncle Clive to her.
Uncle Clive. I'm sorry, good old Uncle Clive.
We hope it's not romantic.
No, not at all. But no, he's like I guess you could call him, maybe he's like the black sheep of the family. But she didn't really know that. I mean, they haven't seen each other much, and he came up to Alaska to follow his dream and his business, which is, like I said, he goes into people's who think they have ghosts in their houses, and he does some mumbo jumbo and some, that kind of stuff. And when Ashley comes up and realizes this, she's going, I thought you were doing something really real.
So he's like the ghost hunter.
I'm the ghost hunter, exactly.
He vanquishes their house from ghosts.
Exactly. Clive is
and people pay mega bucks.
But he's like the fake ghost hunter.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, but he does enough stuff that people think he's doing something.
Well, it leaves people questioning if there really is such a thing, right?
Exactly. You know, the squirrels climbing up in your attic. They think it's a ghost.
Right.
Hey,
he's on the scene.
He's going to take advantage of it.
He's going to tell you, it's a ghost.
Yeah, he fixes he gets rid of the squirrels, and the ghost is gone, right? Yeah. So that's what his gig is. Ashley doesn't realize what he's doing right away. In fact, she's really impressed. Like, wow, you got rid of the ghost.
Yeah.
But pretty quickly, he's straight up about it to her.
Yeah.
Because in his mind, she's like the new assistant, and she's got to know the ropes. So, yeah.
So tell me, how did this movie come about? Do you know, are the directors from Alaska?
The writer and the executive producer, Charles Baird, lives in Anchorage.
Oh, okay.
And he wrote it and put together a crew. The director is Justin Baird, who's his cousin by chance, but Justin's a very talented director. He's a great actors kind of director. He really kind of brings out the best in the scene.
Oh, cool.
It was really a pleasure working for him. But
so how did they track you down? They're from Alaska. How they get a hold of
actually, Justin's based in LA.
Oh, he is.
So yeah, he's done commercials and some short films, and so he's got a good track record. And basically, in LA, the way the acting business is, you put your name out there in a lot of different ways, and people find you. I think they looked at my website, which has my reel. It's www.lesmahoney.com if you want to check it out. But he found my website and saw my video.
So what do you put on your resume to get a role for Alaska? Like, I can grow a beard. I don't mind being in the outdoors.
Actually, typically I don't wear the beard.
I'll camp on the bare ground.
Exactly. No, it was just it's all about the look and the vibe. Clive is kind of sarcastic, and he's kind of a pain in the ass, a little bit of a. He doesn't have social skills. He has social skills when he wants to play with somebody, when he wants something from somebody. But otherwise, he's kind of his own man. And so there's something in my video reels on my website.
They kind of gave them that impression.
Yeah, I mean, I've done some other roles before where I was kind of edgy and kind of sarcastic and that kind of thing. So there was just it's kind of an intangible thing that a lot of times producers don't really know who they want for a part until they see them.
Exactly.
I mean, they have an idea about the age range or what they kind of want to look like, but when they find somebody they like, they throw all that out the window, and if that's who they want.
So first time to Alaska, or you've been here before?
Well, I was at the airport once, many years ago, so it doesn't really count.
But this is your first experience.
This is my first real Alaska experience.
Now, where'd you go? What places have you been?
Well, we shot mostly around Eagle River, but we also shot at the Alaska Native Heritage Center.
Yeah.
We shot at a cabin there. That was actually one of the most important locations.
Oh,
but we shot at several locations in Eagle River, and once we wrapped, my wife and I went to Denali for a week. We camped and backpacked, and we went to Seward and took a cruise to the Kenai Ford. So we had a lot of fun after.
And how was the weather while you were here?
Oh, the weather was fantastic, and even better than the weather and the scenery was the people. I mean, the Alaskans are just amazingly sincere and friendly. We're very impressed, and we'll definitely be back.
Local actors were used as extras. I kind of caught that.
Oh yeah, they were actually 18 of the 20 actors in the film. I mean, was speaking lines, speaking part. We're Alaska Native.
And how did they get involved? How did they find out about the film to be involved?
Yeah, as I understand it, I came into the project late, but as I understand it, they had an audition call here. I don't know if they canvassed local theater companies or what, but they had quite a few people come out for auditions, and even people did online video auditions.
Oh wow!
Putting their audition on YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah, they really swept a pretty broad net.
Well, I know that's exciting because Alaskans really don't get to feel what it's like to be in the LA environment, and they don't have big motion pictures being filmed up here all the time.
Well, they should. They really should.
So when they get a chance to be in a movie, I'm sure that people that are watching our show, they're going to wonder, how do I get involved in a movie next time?
Yeah. Well, in this case, we started a Facebook fan page, which is the Coldwood the movie on Facebook, and we actually put a call out for looking for extras as we were filming, because we had scenes like in a bar and a cafe, and you need to fill out the scene to make it look real.
Yeah.
And so we got a lot of people from Facebook, and several of the producers live in Eagle River, so they knew people that would be interested, and it's been very an amazing cooperative effort because many of the cast and crew stayed with local families in Eagle River.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So yeah, it helped with the budget.
They got the feel of what it's like to be here.
The whole
got to talk to the locals.
Yeah, and of course Eagle River, like so many places in Alaska, is just really an amazing location.
It is a cool place.
I mean, it's
beautiful too.
Yeah, I looked out the window every morning, and there are the hills, and it's like the mountains. It's like that's just incredible. It's very inspiring.
On a sunny day, especially.
Yeah,
I would be outside all day there.
Exactly.
Okay, so where can people find this film once it's being edited now?
Yeah, after a movie's shot, that's only like half the process. Now they have to edit it. They have to do all the color correction. They have to do the sound. You make sure the sound's right. I mean, music. I mean, everything. There's a lot to it. So that's going to take a while. But the idea, I believe, is to try to premiere it at the Anchorage International Film Festival.
Okay, so
in December.
That's in December. That's going to be the premiere. And are they going beyond that?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, Anchorage, we want to premiere here for obvious reasons. I mean, the local connection, all the local actors, and all the people who helped us. We just really want to kind of give back to the community in that regard. But after that, who knows? Like Sundance, Toronto, Venice Film Festival, Cannes. The sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit.
That's awesome. So, what were you doing before this project, and what do you plan on doing afterwards?
Ooh, well, I'm taking a little hiatus now. My daughter's coming to visit us, and so in Los Angeles. We actually leave for Los Angeles today.
Yeah.
So she's going to visit us for a while. I'm going to take a little break, and then after that, it's all about getting your name out there and
keep on.
I mean, you're just looking for new projects, new films. I'm more interested in film than, for example, commercials. But
what about a TV series?
Yeah, I've done some work on local TV in Los Angeles, cable TV.
Oh, cool.
So I definitely look to break into network television as well. I mean, I'm looking at everything.
Having this as your most recent project is probably
it's a huge deal. Clive was an amazing part. He's really an interesting character, and he's a lead role. He had a big part. Huge part in the movie.
How long is this movie from start to finish? Is this a short film or a full feature?
I think we figured it's going to be about 90 minutes.
Oh, so it's pretty good.
It's a feature film. Basically, anything over 70 minutes is considered a feature.
Yeah.
So it'll be definitely in the feature category. It depends on how they edit it, of course, but.
Well, how did you get into acting? Tell us a little bit about that. What's your story? A lot of people get into acting various ways, right?
Yeah. Well, my way is definitely the roundabout way, because I spent 20 years in the Air Force, and I never had any college experience with drama or high school plays or anything like that.
Well, we have a lot of military in Alaska, so
exactly.
I'm sure some of them are thinking, wow, I could end up in a movie someday.
There you go, yeah. In fact, we just spent a couple nights at Elmendorf, so yeah, I still keep that Air Force connection, that military connection alive.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, but anyway, so I retired from the Air Force. I started a tour company in Mexico, which is another kind of a roundabout way.
Sure.
And then we actually, my wife and I were watching a play in Guatemala.
Yeah.
Because she has a tour company there.
Do you remember the play?
It was called Blood Brothers.
Blood Brothers.
Blood Brothers. It's like a 2-act play. It's very few actors in it, like 4 or 5. So it's kind of simple to produce. And it was a little theater production. And I remember sitting in the audience and go, wow, you know, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could definitely do that. And it took a few years to work it into the schedule, to take some classes and see how it goes. In 2007 that happened, and I just fell in love with it.
Did the acting classes make a big difference?
I think you know, for me, since I had no experience, it was huge for me. I needed that. I needed to have some foundation. Some people with more experience, maybe not, you know, but you know, an actor, even the top actors. I mean, we're talking like Jason Alexander from Seinfeld. I mean, he's in the most popular sitcom ever,
right.
And he's still taking classes.
Really?
I mean, so it's all about, you know, continuing your craft and improving what you can do.
I know a lot of people see certain actors and they say, this guy's one-dimensional. And I mean, I don't like to throw anybody under the bus, Keanu Reeves, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so as an actor, do you find yourself trying to reinvent yourself, or do you want to let people know I've got a lot of facets? I'm not I'm not one guy in every movie.
Yeah, I'd say most every actor wants to kind of show a wide range, but what happens is, to really get your name out in Hollywood, is you tend to play a couple major character types.
You're stronger.
Yeah. So like, I mean, you know, there's some really poor examples. Some ethnicities being cast as convenience store clerks. I mean, but that's how you get in.
But they play a good one.
You know, and like I've been cast. I mean, usually I don't have the beard, so I often get cast as like an attorney or a cop or something like that, and that's great. You know, it all works.
Yeah.
But I mean, as you get your name out there, you want to do different stuff for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, and you know, we're from the TV side, so we get to kind of look at the movie people and we go, oh wow, they really got to throw out the different personalities.
Yeah.
Here, you know, you kind of be yourself more on television. You just kind of, this is who I am, but on the movies, you're really never yourself.
Yeah, well, you know, it kind of goes both ways. You know, TV and movies are a lot more alike than they ever used to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, so it's all about realism now, as opposed to actually like acting.
Yeah.
I mean, no one really wants, because you're acting, people know it.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it shows up right away.
Yeah.
But if you're real, whether you're in a TV sitcom or a drama or in a movie, it works, it plays.
So, would you say that, like, I see like people like Matt Damon, right? He's always got kind of this same kind of persona in his movies. Born Identity, Ocean's 11. He kind of always kind of feels like the same guy, but he still seems kind of.
But he's done some of these.
But he's still multifaceted.
He's got a great range. I mean, he was that.
Good Will Hunting.
In The Informant, and the Good Will Hunting, and in Invictus, the story about South African rugby. I mean, he's really got a great range.
He's an awesome actor.
He picks great roles.
And I seen him in some TV shows. He was in Entourage, which is one of my favorites.
Really? Oh yeah.
That show actually really inspired me to get more into the entertainment business.
Great.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny.
I especially like the was it named Kevin Dillon?
Yeah.
What's his Danger? What was his name? What's his name? I can't remember his character's name, but I was just reading about him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, he's a great character.
He plays the older brother.
He's the older brother who's kind of like, who's never been successful.
His legacy is Viking Quest.
Exactly.
He's always saying, oh yeah, but back in the day I was in Viking Quest.
That was his big part.
There's a pretty funny episode where he goes to the can.
Yeah, people in Hollywood can definitely relate to that, because the industry is, you know, it's pretty capricious. You know, one day you're up, and the next day you might be down. So it's all about being persistent and getting out there. Yeah,
I can totally relate. Well, anything you want to share with like up and coming actors, people inspired to get involved in movies? What's been your experience? So far?
I mean, you know, if you have the passion to be an actor, just do it. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people who tell you not to, but there's a lot of people who tell you not to follow any dream you might have.
Sure.
So acting's no different than brain surgery or being a veterinarian or whatever. I mean, if you got your dream, you got to pursue it. I mean, because you're probably always going to regret it if you don't. Yeah, no, I look forward to coming back to Alaska. It's been wonderful.
Okay, great. Well,
thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, take care, man.